Hey, I got a question for you. Do you ever feel stuck? Do you ever feel like you're not quite getting ahead and you're not quite sure why that's happening? Well, stick around because I want to take you through this quick tutorial, which I think will really help you. Now, some people call this a rut, others call it a creativity block. Some people might say they're just simply lacking motivation. Now, well, whatever you call it is entirely up to you. However, it comes down to these three things. And thing number one is that most people simply don't have a destination in mind. No matter what you're trying to achieve in life, whether this might be a monetary goal, or it might be a career goal, or a business goal, whatever that may be, if you don't have a clear-cut destination as to where you want to go, then you're simply going to start to wander aimlessly, wondering why things aren't working out, when the simple fact is you don't have a destination or a goal in mind to reach. Now, think of this as opening up Google Maps on your phone. As soon as you do this, Google will ask you, where do you want to go? And then it'll entice you to switch on your GPS so it knows where you are right now, and then draw the quickest line to success and showing you each and every step in between. Now, you could call this a destination. Some people might call it goals or goal setting. Others might say it's a dream, or others might say it's a vision. Whatever it is, to me, it comes down to all meaning the same thing. Now, if you don't know this, what I find happens is that it creates what's called overwhelm. And overwhelm is an emotion which stifles success. It really starts to create what's called inertia, making you not really do anything at all simply because you just don't know which way to turn. The second thing is that even if you do have goals, or you do have a destination in mind, or you do have something you want to achieve, then it doesn't pass the filter test. And what is the filter test? Well, if it gives you energy, then it's a great goal. However, if it doesn't give you energy, I can tell you from personal experience, you will not have the juice, you will not have the flow, you will not have the intensity to keep going with that goal, no matter what it is. Because as we all know, goals don't just happen overnight. You don't particularly say, today I want to make $100,000 and tomorrow it's in the bank account. It can take years to achieve that goal. So if your goals or your dreams, your aspirations do not give you energy, then I can tell you firsthand, you simply won't achieve that goal. The next thing is, does it give you joy? Now, the reason why I put joy in there is because we all know that when you're striving for something great in your life, when you're striving to do wonderful things, when you're striving to become more than who you are today, and which is out of the norm, then there's inevitably going to be setbacks, there's inevitably going to be stuff-ups, there's inevitably going to be times that you really feel like things aren't working out. So if that goal, dream, aspiration, whatever it is, doesn't give you joy, then once again, this is going to really make you feel overwhelmed, and it's going to stop you dead in your tracks for achieving that goal. The next thing is, does it give you focus? Again, this goes hand in hand with being juiced, with being happy, with being laser focused on your goal, so you can attack it every single day with energy, joy, and focus. If you don't have all of these three things in alignment with your goals, then my advice is to simply scrap that goal off the list. If you don't scrap them off the list, then this will often make you feel overwhelmed, it'll make you feel unexcited, it'll have no drive, you'll have no ambition to keep going with your goals, and therefore lack motivation, will, and even energy to go throughout your day, when all the while, what is really going on is that you simply have what's called impotent goals. The third thing is that you have no action plan. Now, as simple as this sounds, a lot of people simply pick a goal in mind. So let's say you want to earn $100,000 this year. Let's say it's in your business and you want to achieve a certain level of success, whether it might be franchising, whether it might be a monetary goal, whether it might be a personal goal like to lose weight or to write a book or whatever it may be. Most people fall into the trap of thinking about the end goal in its entirety. So to write a book, for example, is not just sitting down today writing a book and it's finished tomorrow. There's lots of little steps that happen in between. So if you don't have an action plan, once again, this is going to lead to overwhelm, frustration, anxiety, and really lack of motivation in order to go through each and every day to attack your goal. If you don't know who to reach out to, if you don't know who you need on your team, if you don't know what are the next steps to take, then those goals will simply not be achieved. And that is an absolute fact. Now look, this is not your fault because you can't read the label from the inside of the bottle. It might just well mean that you need an outsider's perspective. You need someone who can direct you with the best way to go. So if this is sounding familiar to you, then I'm going to invite you to take on a one-on-one session with me. And in this strategy session, we can sit down all online and discover what it is you truly want. We can go through your goals, we can go through what's blocking you right now, we might unravel some cash flow within your career or within your business, whatever it is it may be that's holding you back or you want to work on, we can discuss this and go through it within your strategy session. And this way I can guide you with my 19 years experience in business and personal development. So my one-on-one coaching comes at a cost between $6,000 and $12,000 a year. And to normally do a strategy session like this would cost you $495. But for today, I'd like to offer you this opportunity for just $150 one-time investment. So if you would like more drive, if you would like more vision, if you would like to gain more clarity and motivation, then I entice you to take some action today and click the link below and take me up on our one-on-one strategy session.